June 6. I am drenched. I just got off the upper reaches of the Dove. This secluded setting reminds me of a passage in The Complete Angler. Piscator and Venator encounter a milkmaid on the banks of a river and offer her a fish if she will sing them a song. Piscator says after hearing the song by the milkmaid, Queen Elizabeth often wished herself a milkmaid all the month of May, because they are not troubled with fears or cares, but sing sweetly all the day, and sleep securely all the night. The rain made the Dove Valley come alive with verdant smells of every shrub and flower. I felt privileged to be out on the stream alone, and away from the hurried pace and traffic of the city.
It is not natural for a man to work in an office and sit at a chair all day long. It's more natural that he works in the fields. There comes a time when you really do need this break from that work. And I found in my life that fishing was relief from that pressure.
Tony Bridget, a retired police officer, is one of the great defenders of Walton's legacy. As a boy, he walked the banks of the Dove, longing to cast a line in waters that Walton once fished. Bridget's devoted his retired life to helping spread Walton's message, keeping the spirit of Walton alive through a museum he helped found in Staffordshire.
I feel when I fish in Dovedale, now, today, that Izaak Walton is looking over my shoulder all the time, and I hope that he approves of what I'm doing.
Here we go again.
Tony took me that morning to fish the River Dove, and to see some of the places that Walton and Charles Cotton had frequented. We stopped for lunch, and in the afternoon returned to the Dove, which now lay before our eyes bathed in brilliant light. As we walked, the sun brought the mayflies, and the river came to life. It's a tight spot. Can you get down there, Tony?
Yeah. Can you get him this way a bit?
Yeah. Is it deep down there?
Yeah, pretty deep.
There we go.
Okay. Well done.
Thanks, Tony. Viator Bridge is on the path that leads up the valley to Cotton's family home, and a small stone structure that Cotton built in honor of his dear friend, Izaak Walton. Tony called it the Fishing Temple.
So Walton and Cotton fished all the way down
This
here.
whole stretch
Yeah,
up the Dove.
I
When I asked Tony if he could take me to Cotton's Fishing Temple, he declined, saying that it was on private property. Bridget, of all people, should have known that I'd come across an ocean to visit this thing, and was not going to leave until I had seen it. When we said goodbye at the end of our fishing, I think he knew what I intended to do. I would trespass, the American way. As far as I knew, they had stopped beheading people for this offense. There it was, the shrine to all fishermen and the object of my journey. I walked up to it and touched it, looked in through the small glass panes. Over the door I read the words carved in stone, Piscatoribus Sacrum, sacred to fishermen, and the initials of Charles Cotton and Izaak Walton. Then I sat at the edge of the clearing and watched the door to see if it might open.